Hello, this is Nigel at Weather Modification Watch New Zealand on the 8th of November 2016. The time is 8:39 p.m. and I made a video this morning, but this one definitely needs to be said, so I am making a new video. Okay, so this morning we definitely had some rough weather in central North Island. On the western coast of North Island, we had a strong earthquake that was 5 on the Richter scale, 14 kilometres deep at 10 miles north of Opunaki. Okay, so that was on the west coast. On the east coast there was a tornado which slices through Ohope. Forgive my pronunciation, but there is the route of the tornado, and central North Island, here in Hawke's Bay we had gale force winds and rain, so I was unable to go outside and do what I wanted to do today. Hence I have been stuck inside doing lots of other productive things. Now, where do we go from here? So these are the two articles on the earthquake and the tornado. You wouldn't read about it, but you just did. Okay, so here we go. Now, I found a really good tool today which enables me to slow. You can have a look there. It says animate, loop, zoom. So I can zoom in on this thing or make it go slower or faster or even stop it. Now, at the moment it's stopped, and I can just zoom on this, but see this line right down there? Now, that we can move it back there, right? Now there is a pulse coming down here, and that's coming right down into this area here, which is where this latest storm has been originating. Well, that's the end part of it. Now, where are we going? We're going back there. Okay, we go. So this is going forward in time now, and you see that, and it comes right through. It goes wide and then it narrows down to this one little band, and then it disappears. Or then we're back to the beginning of the recording, actually. So it doesn't go any more than that. But you sure as hell can see some kind of anomaly pulse thing that's coming down here, and that's hitting this area here. Now, Ohope, where the tornado was on this side. It's just around here. It's just south of Whakatane, and Opunaki, where the earthquake was over on this side, on the western side. And so it was all around this area, the central North Island, that we actually had the trouble. I should really zoom that up a bit. There we go. So you can see that line almost just comes right down into this central area of where that storm is, and so the earthquake was over here, the tornado was right here, and okay, so that's that. Now let's have a look over on the visible radar, and you can see, now this was interesting, and I only just noticed this, but you will see, this doesn't go, by the way, it doesn't go as early as 5 o'clock when the earthquake was. It only turns on at 6, so we can't see that. But look at this here. See that there is a ray emanating from here, which looks like off the coast. There was probably a boat there at the time, I would guess, and I'm damn sure it isn't there now. But look at that ray coming right down here. It's very dark, and it comes right out from there and right out this way, right? Now that hits across that area where the earthquake was, which was somewhere around here, right? Somewhere right in that area there. Okay, we can find it more accurately, but well, I'm not going to bother right this second. So there's that dark ray coming through there, and then later we see this here, this ray coming from out here. So and it's coming over this way, which is where I hope he is around about, I don't know, somewhere about here. And that earthquake, that tornado, what time did that happen? That would have been sometime in the morning, because this report was from 11:43. And what does it say here? Doesn't give you an exact time. But anyway, it was sometime in the morning. Look at this. Embedded in a wall, a piece of wood. Okay, this is from the tornado. Okay. Okay. So you get the idea, but this is... So there's this little ray coming through here that is hitting this area, and hey, at the time of the tornado, even if the Ohope is, I think it's somewhere about here, but at the time that it happened, that could have easily been hitting at this point. But there's definitely, even then, there's still this ray going through there at that point, isn't there? Look at that. It's bizarre. And what is that there? I have to check this, do my homework a little bit better, because that is, what, Waiheke Island or something? It's somewhere out there. Okay, but we have, so something coming from there, something coming from here, which hits these two areas where the earthquake was and where the tornado was. So I am in Central Hawke's Bay, somewhere around about here, and we had, like, as I say, just gale force winds and rain and so forth. And so we've been hit pretty hard on this, and this was this latest progression of fronts that have been blowing through. This one was actually pulled back in because it went past New Zealand, and then they actually managed to drag in the tail end of it and whip it around to hit back again. Now, let's just run this through a bit more. Here we go, there we go. So it's just going through. Oh, this is from the beginning. So you can see this thing coming through here, because this is over the last couple of days. This is on the 6th and 7th. You can see how this is coming around, and then it comes around here. It's already gone past, but they pull this through back onto New Zealand. And meanwhile, there's more on the way. Oh yeah, there's the next one there. Okay, well, that is all I have to report, which is actually quite a bit. So that's all for now. Keep in mind that we're on the 8th, and on the 14th is the supermoon. So you can expect any large earthquakes from anywhere from I'd say the 10th right through to the 16th. So basically from the end of this week, or getting close to the end of this week, through to halfway through next week, we can expect a possibility of some very, very large earthquakes. Not necessarily in New Zealand, but it's quite possible, because the last major earthquake was in Italy, and you've probably seen the results of that. It was devastating. So we could expect something to happen down on the plates down here. That's what I'm saying. Alright, well, stay safe, everyone. Make sure you've got lots of bags of rice and water, and any other supplies you can think of, and take care. This is Nigel at Weather Modification Watch New Zealand, checking out.